Okay, so let's take a look at what cards came out. All right, so you have the Ten of Cups, and then you have the Empress card. The Ten of Cups, sorry, if there's any distractions or background noise, I apologize in advance because I have, my pets are kind of acting up a little bit, so, which isn't, you know, they do this while I do readings at times, so it's not unexpected. It's definitely expected. But we have the Ten of Cups here, which is about emotional contentment. It's about emotional fulfillment, emotional contentment, family, completion of family. The Empress card can be about pregnancy, not for all of you, but for some of you, it's going to indicate pregnancy because you have the Ten of Cups with it, which is about a family as well. So the Empress and the Ten of Cups coming together really strongly indicate that there's going to be an addition to a family, or whether it's through pregnancy or not through pregnancy, there's still going to be an addition or a completion to a family, or there's going to be a pregnancy, like I said. So, you know, for some of you who maybe this can happen to if you're not wanting to get pregnant, be careful, because there is a high chance of pregnancy for your sign for the month of April. The Empress card is also about, I can't talk. It's also about feminine power. So for some of you, you have stepped into some type of something more solid. And again, this could be future speaking. If this isn't already happened or this doesn't make sense as of right now, expect that it possibly can in the month of April, sometimes toward the end of the month of April. Again, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. Okay, so I feel like there is some type of fulfillment, but it really strongly speaking out through these cards is an addition, is a family completion, pregnancy, like I said, or just someone who's going to be more a part of your life, and it's going to feel more like a completed family unit. Okay, so that wanted to poke out of the deck. Now, going forward, this could be something entirely separate, or this could be part of what I just seen there. We have the King of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Devil, the Strength card, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Cups in reverse. Typically, I don't have reversals. I always make sure I don't have the cards in reverse before I do them. So this definitely is a card that it turned in reverse as I was shuffling somehow, so it was definitely meant to come in reverse. Okay, Cancer, we have the King of Wands, which typically is a male, sometimes of a fire sign. Okay, we have a wand, which is fire energy, which I'm not very good with astrology. I know that fire signs, I'm going to try, I know it's Sagittarius. Yeah, I just don't know. So, okay, sorry about that. I'm a psychic reader. I'm not really into astrology as much as I am a psychic and card reader, and angel communication. Okay, so that's what I specialize in. So again, for some of you, you might want to look up fire signs, because someone of a fire sign looks to be a significance, either coming in your future or around you right now. This person, again, this is a male, but this is a general reading, so it's not always, you know, this could just be someone significant. For most of you, this is going to be a literal male, but if you are a male watching this, this is probably you. And then whoever this female is, whether it's you or whether it's the other person. So this is, the Empress came as the woman. This King of Wands showed up as the male, so there definitely is going to be a male-female relationship or situation that's showing up here. Okay, so we have a King of Wands. Again, this is fire energy. This is a man with a dog. Sometimes that might be significant for some of you, so you would know if Spirit's connecting to you, if this makes sense. Doesn't necessarily have to be, okay? So I'm just going to put the details out there because as they show up, sometimes it could be quite significant for some of you. The Two of Pentacles, I'm feeling like this individual, I don't typically, depends on the situation really. The Two of Pentacles nearby to this man makes me feel like this man might have kids. Either kids or a kid. Or you have kids with this man, okay? It just depends. All right, so we have a male here, we have a female here, we have a family or completion, we have kids. So, for some of you, this is going to be an addition to, if you just have one kid, this is an addition that's coming to you and your spouse. If you're not married, and this is someone who you're going to meet or someone who you're involved in, this is, kids are very significant between the two of you, okay? So whether he has a kid or whether you have a kid or whether you're going to have a kid together, whatever that situation is, it's showing up. So kids are very significant, family, there's a relationship with two people who are quite mature. Very mature individuals. We're not dealing with someone who's petty and immature. These are grown individuals. So, this doesn't feel like we're dealing with teenager stuff here. It feels like we're dealing with, and for some of you, we have the Devil card. So the Devil card can, especially in this deck, can indicate sex. It can indicate addiction, sex addiction. It can indicate lust. It can indicate, what's the word? I'm looking for a specific word. Temptation. This can indicate a temptation of some kind. Again, this can indicate sex. So you have here kids. You have here sex. You have here the Empress, which is pregnancy. So be very careful because there's an addition coming for some of you, okay? There is definitely, it feels like this relationship is already existing. It doesn't feel like this is new or that it's coming, I mean. Not that it's not new, but it doesn't feel like this is something that's going to come. It feels like it's mainly something that's already happening with some of you, or you already know who this person is, it feels like. We have the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Cups upright typically means boredom, typically means waiting for something to happen. But in reverse, it's actually the opposite. Okay, it's actually things have already happened. But if you look at it in reverse, the cups are upside down. So I'm trying to channel spirit because I don't do reversals. So give me a second. I'm going to try to channel spirit and see what the messages here are with this reversal. Okay, so now I'm getting some, I'm hearing two things. I'm hearing baggage and I'm hearing emotional drainage. So I don't know if there's some type of addiction that someone is experiencing, whether it's you or the other person, that's leaving you or the other person drained emotionally, or you're being drained emotionally because someone else has an addiction, or maybe you're being worn out because someone's addicted to sex. There could be a lot of different issues right there. But definitely be careful because there is definitely sex, there's definitely kids, there's definitely pregnancy. For those of you who can't have children or are maybe not in the age bracket of having children, this is still definitely sex. The kids could indicate, not the kids, the Two of Pentacles. If it's definitely not kids, but it feels like it is for a lot of you who this is going to reach to. If this is not kids, this is definitely someone needing to make a choice, or this could be the number 2 can indicate someone needing to decide between two people. So again, it could indicate an infidelity situation since the Devil is right here. Now, this man, Is Leo a fire sign? Okay, I'm not good at astrology, like I said, but this King of Wands came right above the Strength card. And I typically see the Strength card as a sign of Leo. Or, I don't know why. That's just, I mean, there's a bull here, so it could be Taurus, but I'm picking up that Strength is a sign of Leo more so. But again, we do have a bull here. So Leo, or a fire sign, or an earth sign, or Taurus. This man is going to be one of those signs that we're talking about. Okay, this is a Strength card right below him. So he's definitely has those qualities if he's not that sign. The qualities of a Leo, more so. Sometimes Taurus. Okay, so Leo or Taurus, so we're going to probably go with fire sign as a Leo. I think Leo's fire sign. Okay, so, and again, right below the Two of Pentacles, which is these two children, but sometimes the Two of Pentacles doesn't always signify kids. Sometimes it can signify someone needed to make a choice between two people or a decision that needs to be made. So it feels like there's a complicated matter for some of you here, not for all of you. Again, if some parts resonate and some parts do not, please understand that Spirit is trying to connect to multiple people and multiple situations. So, some parts may resonate, some parts might not resonate as much. That's just how general readings work. In a personal reading, it's definitely going to probably be like 100% in sync to the situation that you're in, because I can focus specifically on you. So the last card we have here is the Nine of Cups. That is a family. That's a completion of family. That's, again, it's very similar to the Ten of Cups, but the Ten of Cups can indicate marriage as well, which is right here. So some of you may be married. For those of you who aren't married, you're definitely going to probably, I don't know, it feels like there's kids involved here, so it's either someone who's married or someone who's going to end up marrying this person or who has kids with this person. But the Nine of Cups is about contentment, emotional contentment, and emotional fulfillment. So there's definitely something stable and solid between you and someone else, or is going to happen. So again, we're looking at the month of April. This could be already taking place, or this could be to come. Maybe some of you might be meeting someone who has kids, who's going to be very highly sexed or has some kind of addiction. Again, the sign of Leo stands out. The sign of Taurus stands out. Sagittarius, it's a fire sign, or some traits of fire sign or fire sign. And it doesn't look like, okay, so upright, this is boredom. In reverse, it would be absolutely not having to wait at all for this to manifest. So I feel like whatever this is going to happen very sudden and quick. There's a lot of energy here. There's a lot of energy, okay? So for whoever this resonates for, I'd love to hear from you, because it's just basically, I'm going in this blind. I don't, Spirit is the one who is bringing this stuff through. In a personal reading, I would channel with my natural gifts and see visions. But in the general readings, it's a little more difficult because I'm connecting to thousands of you, and I'm trying to rely more so on Spirit because there's many different situations that want to come through. But in personal readings, when I can channel one specific person, it's very, very much more easy for me to psychically attach to that person, to see into their situation, and to get their details specifically as to what's going on, what is to come, through visions, through remote viewing, through empathic abilities. Doing that one-on-one work is really gonna be more beneficial and more helpful all the way around. So keep that in mind if you are in a situation where you do need more guidance, more help. And even if this does not resonate with you, you might want to check your rising signs, because I can't really control what Spirit brings through. That card wanted to flip out for you. Okay, I can't really control what Spirit brings through. I'm just a messenger. And we have come to the edge. Okay, so this is the number 36. The number 36 results in a 9, and you also had a 9 in your layout. So, some of you need to look up the number 9 and what it means. Typically, the number 9, from my knowledge, is about completion. The number 9 can, to me, be about fulfillment, but I'm sure it has more in-depth meanings. Also, the number 9 can indicate 9 months, which means which could indicate, again, pregnancy. The number 9 can indicate September or the sign of Libra. So just keep all those things in mind. They sometimes are signs. Come to the edge is about taking a chance, taking a risk with love. And I keep hearing flying high. So someone is going to be really engulfed in love and who's going to feel really loved, and you're going to be flying high. You're going to be engulfed in love and drunk off of love is what I feel. So for whoever that is for, you're definitely going to, this person could be someone that you're going to end up meeting, and this is all going to end up playing out in the near future. That is very possible, and Spirit is saying to take that chance because maybe this isn't someone you would typically go with because maybe he has kids, or maybe she has kids, or maybe this person's married, or I don't know. But the Come to the Edge card is telling me that this is basically about taking a leap of faith. This is almost like the Fool card. It's almost like the new beginning. When the Fool's going off the cliff. This is like someone that needs to take a chance on a new beginning, on love. So again, for some of you, this is something that's to come. This is a new beginning with somebody. But for others of you, you know this person. So I hope that has made sense. If it has not, please check your rising sign, moon sign, sometimes Venus sign.